Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is Kay, and you're on the Collective Soul Tarot channel. We're going to start off with the Intuit Oracle to find out what your past, present, and near future energies are. And for your past, it's the near or far energies. You'll have to decide. So, Archangel Michael, what's Cancer's past energy? And I'm very happy to be here with you. I hope you're all doing well, and please like and subscribe. Here we go. Past energy, road. That's like the crossroad of the Two of Wands. Crossroads, it says. Journey, multiple choice, travel, weigh the options, decide, free will, opportunity, independent, and road trip. Sounds like you're going on a trip. You're traveling, going on a trip, or at least trying to navigate what your journey is, to see which way you need to go. Present day energy, wow, coffin, death, loss, inactive, forgotten, discouraged, absent-minded, defeated, down and out, over and done, endings, dull, breakup. You had a breakup, and you had to then decide, if you're having to relocate to move away from this relationship that it was, Cancer, or you're just deciding that you're on a new path, a new journey. Now that you had to put someone or something behind you, a situation, a relationship behind you. Near future, clock, perfect timing, origins, culmination, incremental, longevity, unstoppable, stands the test of time, past, present, and future. So divine timing is saying it's good that this happened to you, that you have finally put right now in your mind, you have finally let go of something that you may have been lingering in with respect to will they come back? Do I want them back? I want them back. No, I don't want them back. Yeah, I want them back. Indecisiveness about that. So it's just something that you finally put the final nail in the coffin to close the lid for good on something, because with that being a perfect timing thing for you, that you didn't realize it was all about perfect timing, divine timing, that now you've got time moving in your direction, for your benefit. Time is moving for your benefit, and something's going to, as a culmination of what you've been experiencing, Cancer, up to the near future energy, is that you're going to be able to, you're going to be unstoppable, as it says here, but you're going to be engaging with something that it's got the miles. It's got, you can, it's going to be a longevity, lasting thing for you. Okay, and why am I doing this? I don't know. I just shuffled it like that. Okay, all right. There's the past. We have the dog. Wow, and the dog was somebody to you of importance. Somebody that you felt loyal to. You felt they were loyal to you, and you've been with them for a while. Dogs go everywhere with you on a road trip, through every new adventure and stuff like that. Yeah. You're deciding to, because, you have a really strong bond with the dog as a relationship. And to let go of that would be really painful. To break that bond, to leave them behind. Maybe they had passed away, and it could be for one or two, you Cancer, that your pet, your beloved pet, had to go on a journey that wouldn't involve you now, because they passed away, and you're dealing with that grief, let's just say. Okay, so for one or two of you, it could be that a pet has passed away recently, and you're still dealing. Maybe you're burying him now, in your backyard or wherever, and you're grieving this loss. Could be. And if it's not a pet, it's just something that you have devoted your trust and faith to, your companionship. You devoted your what is it that I'm trying to say? You've devoted you are someone who is loyal. Your loyalty. You devoted your loyalty to someone. Very strong bond of, I'm here for you, and I'll always be here for you. And you felt that they were doing that with you as well. But then we have the moon, and all is not as it seems right now. And this, with the moon, with your pet, it would be, it's a dark time for you now. Dark time that you can't see the light. Really, when we lose a pet, how am I going to live my life without them in it? Day to day they were there. How do I live my life now without them in it? And another new pet is just never going to take the place. But believe me, it does help. It does help to have someone new to be able to bring light back into your life, because you'll have a new focus. They won't be the one you lost, but they will be someone you will develop and create a bond with nonetheless, even so. But if it's not the pet that's passed away, it's that you are in a time of grieving, thinking about what you had to say goodbye to, what you had to lose. And it could be, maybe not a pet, it could be a parent or a sibling or loved one, some loved one passing away. It could be that too. But all you can't see straight right now, is what I'm saying, is that you just can't see the way forward right now. It's all kind of, it's hazy to you because you're in so much grief right now, Cancer. I'm so sorry about that. You're disappointed if you're not grieving an actual loss of somebody or a pet. You're very disappointed. You're in a lot of pain. Very, very disappointed. Something's over and done, and you know it. And you're feeling down and out. And your life feels a bit dull and bleak right now. With this here, energy's definitely saying that you need some stars in the sky or the sun to come out so that you can see yourself, feel more hopeful again and stronger in your resolve to continue living your life without that thing, the job, the person, the dog, or the pet, right, in your life any longer. I don't know, it could also be a health condition as well. How the dog energy would play into that. That maybe, you had some kind of, like a crutch, kind of like a crutch that helped you deal with a health condition that you don't have anymore. And it could be something simple as your health insurance doesn't pay for it anymore. And so now you have to either find another so-called crutch to help you, to assist you, or you've got to go without. And it's the way forward to that is looking a little bleak for you. You don't know how you're going to be able to manage to do that. And it could be somebody that has been taking care of you because you have a health condition, and they may have had to leave your bedside or leave your care, or leave you because of some family problem with them, an emergency. They may be, if they were somebody in the United States, you never know. If you immigrated to the United States, you don't know if you're going to be able to stay here nowadays with Trump. So it could be that they got deported, their family got deported, something like that, and now suddenly you're without your companion, your day-to-day companion, and you're on a new path without them, and it doesn't look too clear to you right now. It's kind of scary. We got the coffin again. Oh my God. The coffin again. I am so sorry, Cancer. This is like, wow. This is crazy. Coffin presently, in perfect timing, the culmination is coffin again. Standing the test of time, longevity. Yeah, we know when something dies, it's gone forever. That's a lasting thing. Wow, I don't know. Let's see if we can get some more information on the near future coffin energy. Wow. I mean, the number 8 is infinite, right? Something that goes on forever. You never really truly lose somebody. The moon. Wow. This is crazy, guys. The moon. You got the moon twice. Like, this is really a time of fear. Fearing what's next, what's before you, what's to come. It could be that Cancer, maybe you have just experienced the loss of a parent, and now you're worried that because your mother died or your father died, that your father or your mother is going to die sometime soon. That they're going to leave this life because they couldn't imagine being in this life. And there's a lot of couples like that one dies, especially when they're in their senior years. One dies. It could be like months or even days that the other one passes too. Broken heart, right? Maybe it's you, that you have lost your loved one has been your lifetime companion. Cancer, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, but it's kind of like a bit of a, you're feeling numb, and it's kind of a bleak existence right now because that person's presence in your life meant everything to you. Everything. It gave you life having them in your life. And that is going to culminate into someone else passing. I'm not going to say you passing, because that's not what tarot is about. But you're going to be feeling a loss that's going to last. It's going to be a long, enduring, last a good long time. Maybe even the rest of your life. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see what the moon is. We've got the Hierophant. The moon, things are unclear because you are either consulting God, your deity, asking for clarity, asking for peace and comfort right now during this time, or you're being asked to seek that kind of clarity and comfort through the higher being that gives us life, and as they say, takes life. So it is that you are being asked to seek answers that can bring clarity, seek clarity that can bring comfort and peace to your heart, to your mind. Holy cruelly. All right, Archangel Michael, you have some explaining to do. Let's see. We got the deck upside down. Okay. See, the Three of Wands. So you were prepared for this. And you knew that this is going to open up a new journey, like a not so wanted journey, but it's going to put you on a whole different path than what you were on with this thing, this job, this person in your life, this path in your life. But you were prepared for it, so it was something, Cancer, that you seen coming. And it wasn't like you were prepared for it, like, who's ever prepared for someone to leave you? Whether it's just they're walking out the door for one reason or the other, or they're leaving you through death. But it was something you knew was coming. So, Ace of Cups, well, and then the Divine is giving you the opportunity to find love again in your heart, to find love for yourself without this person, without this this other being, whether it's a pet, a person, or a caregiver, or whoever in your life. It's this journey for you is the journey to go, instead of being the journey of having this one in your life, this journey is to be strong on your own, to be able to turn inward, to find, to learn to love yourself without that other person or that other thing that you relied on so heavily. It's asking you to be strong and stand steady and strong on your own 2 feet, not being so identified with being being with somebody else or having something else. That you have believed all your life that you couldn't live without this person or without this help or without this pet. That you couldn't, your life would be nothing to you, maybe. Cancer. It's just an example. But God is trying to show you that you can be. And that God didn't take your person or your pet or your job away or anything like that. That was all in your makeup, your path, your journey in life that you chose. Even though we don't like to believe it, that we choose these things to happen. It's all about, and tarot is all about the journey. It's about learning to grow and evolve through the, through the tarot, right? Through all the phases of the tarot and the major arcana, those major life situations, major life moments and events and learnings and evolution. Yeah, making choices, sacrificing, experiencing death and transformation, seeing the light again after the darkness of the moon, and so forth and so on, till you reach the world, from the Fool to the world, the journey of the major arcana with all the suits of the wands, swords, cups, and pentacles mixed in there, becoming a page, a knight, a queen, a king energy in all those suits, till you become the empress and the emperor, someone who overcomes all of the adversity and has risen in their own strength and quality of each one of those suits, and has become a master, evolved, unconditionally loving and accepting person as an emperor in the empress and emperor energy, the balanced energy of the yin and the yang. That's the journey of the tarot. And so when we put the tarot down on the table here, this is what we're talking about. You are being asked to find a way to love yourself without that which you had believed needed to be part of your life for you in order for you to be able to be either lovable or to love yourself. So then we have the Eight of Swords right now. Well, I can see that, Eight of Swords, you're feeling kind of trapped. You're in the attic. You've got blindfold around you, and all the feathers here are around. So you're sitting in this rumination of, how am I going to move on from this? How am I going to get over this? How am I going to get through this? And if it's a grief thing, you could find a very supporting grief support group through any church. Many different churches offer that, and they are very helpful. I've been there myself, done that. And it's a beautiful thing, really is. Having other people there that are suffering in that kind of pain like you are, that are trying to move on with their lives after having lost someone and living life now without them. The King of Cups. So, the King of Cups. Now that's either somebody who you have loved and lost, or this is you rising to the occasion of loving yourself. Finding the light in going deep into your feelings about the pain that you've lost something or someone. Going deep into it, because that's the King of Cups, going deep into love. Going deep into it so that you can find the clarity, because of all the moons, right? The clarity through navigating how you really feel now. How you really, really feel, and admitting it to yourself that you're in a lot of pain, that you're in a lot of disappointment, but also admitting to yourself that you're still here. Life goes on, and being honest about that. The King of Cups doesn't necessarily talk about how much love they feel for someone or something, for themselves. They don't necessarily talk about it, but they feel it nonetheless. They are emotionally balanced with their thoughts, and their feelings are talking to each other, communicating. They're emotionally balanced. You're finding some kind of balance here. Okay? Or this is somebody else that's coming into your life who has a lot of deep love for you, affection and love for you. The Eight of Wands, there's a whole lot of really fast moving energy going forward with communication about this or that. So whatever that communication is that things are speeding up. The Time card, it's perfect, right? The time is speeding up. With the Three of Pentacles, look at you. Look at you. You're like... This card, I want to get some clarity on it, because I don't want to say anything that really isn't the truth. But it's whatever you had to lose, let go of, say goodbye to, you're gaining with this collaboration. Look at, you're out in the light. You're with others, and are you playing a game or you're building something? But you're enjoying it could be like that group, that support group, grief support group, that you're joining with like-minded people that are going through difficult situation like yourself. And that could be what that card is saying. This one here is that you are actually going to be communicating. There's going to be communication coming in quite quickly through, because a friend and another friend said, a friend said to one friend that, my friend, that's you, has just lost a pet, just lost a loved one, and they're really struggling with being able to move on, and they're all alone, they're feeling lonely, they don't even want to talk to me, they don't want to answer the phone or anything like that. And this friend of your friend says, well, I go to this church, and we have a really great support group for grieving. Did you want to maybe tell your friend about that? And your friend tells you, lets you know about it, gives you some kind of information that tells you things can move on. You can move on, and you've got people to do that with, to help you move on, to move past your grief. Your grief doesn't have to define you, and it's not something that you ever fully overcome. There's no magical time where you fully ever overcome it, but it does dissipate. The pain gets less and less as time goes by. So Archangel Michael, can you confirm this coffin card, that how it's working, like it's synchronized in the same column here with the support group idea, with that information coming? That would be perfect timing. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. It's the culmination again. The Seven of Pentacles is about the culmination. So the culmination, you've got the Star card at the back here. That's seeing some light. That's, the star is shining some light now for you. Pardon me, I hit my microphone. But you're starting to see the light. It's not so dark and murky anymore under the quarter moon. You're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel for you. where you're able to reach out and be supported. But I wanted to do this. The Seven of Pentacles is clarifying the coffin. It just means that you have accumulated. It's a culmination, it says, a culmination of everything that you have worked towards and lived for is on the table now. Because look how he's there all by himself. The job you had that you were able to grow a good harvest from, that you might have lost or something happened, right? But you've got everything that you put into it. It's there. It's there on the table for you taking. If it's a relationship, it's the same thing. You have learned a lot. You've gathered a lot of fruit from having that relationship, that you were a very strong bond with the person that had to leave for some reason, and not speaking through death, but just they left for some reason, or you left them, and so you're on a different trajectory path from that. Or this is you having gained so much from having this person or this pet in your life, Cancer, that you have so much to show of it, so much love, so much fruit. You've been able to harvest, bared a lot of fruit from this. Could be even like you've had, and you've got a lot of kids and grandchildren, that kind of thing. There's a lot of love and support around you, there for you, for the taking. And there's a big old box, a gift box right there. So it's like there's more. There's more where all this came from. Life doesn't end because you lost a life. Okay. So the coffin is just reminding you that you have had a culmination of a lot of good things that you might be feeling as though that ended too. But what's going to happen is that you're going to realize, because you're feeling like whatever you gained from having this experience with this person in your life or pet, it really is not the end. It's not the end, because you have from having that life with them, you grew so much fruit, so much goodness from it, expansion that you're going to take with you. You're not seeing that right now, but you're going to see it, because you're going to start learning something about how you can feel, supported and happier, moving forward, finding, getting your wish of being able to see the light again after the darkness came. The pain that you're experiencing right now is going to ease up, Cancer. And I am so sorry for you right now. I don't wish this upon anyone, and my heart goes out to you. All right, so please take care of yourself, and I wish you nothing but the best. And please come back for your next round, your Cancer reading. Let's see where the happiness is in your life again. All right, take care of yourself. Bye for now.